times when I think I can feel it.
Well, yeah, because the horse will give you a good feel. That's the beauty of this work, that the horse will reward you with a good feel, and that's what teaches you. I'm just the guide that gets you to the feel. But, when you line it up, the horse goes, oh, there it is. And then you go, ah, there it is. And that teaches you to keep finding it, right? But you have to find that more than not to create a new habit, just like anything. So, and you haven't been at it very long, so it takes repetition and time. So it's good you're starting to feel some of it, right? Because that's probably all it's happening. Like it's only happening some of the time. But if you're feeling it, then that's great. You just run with that. You get a little away from the wall and have him walk a little more next to you so that he's moving away from the left shoulder, right? See how he's too close to you? Right. So try to reach behind with your whip and push the shoulder over. Yes. Okay. There. And see the quality of the walk changes, right? And try to take even steps, heel toe, and push him away from you. So you create a little more space between you and the wall. Yes. And that's it. See, he wants to veer into you, right? So I want you to push him more away. Yes. And then I might turn and face him and rein back and try to keep his attention. Put the neck down a little, steady pressure. Put the neck down. Put the neck down. Okay, put the neck down. Yes. Okay. So you see how even going back, he's stepping the shoulders to the left. So we want to try to start. You've got the idea of the exercise. Very good. But the horse is not moving away. Let me show you what you're looking for. It might be easier. Just for a couple of steps, and then I'll give him back. Thank you, thank you. So I want him to move away from me and not walking towards me, right? So that we keep this distance. Yeah, so that you see how that left shoulder drops down. So I want it to move away, and I want that stop a little more immediate, right? He's stopping his feet, but the energy is still leaning over the front, right? And stop. Yes. And then back. Right, there's the left shoulder. So we want to try to move the left shoulder as he goes back, because we're not going to be able to lengthen the neck out of the shoulders until he's not on the left shoulder. Does that make sense? I'll do it one more time. There's a release of the jaw. So I want him to move away like that. Good. And then my body moving makes him go back. Once you have that, then we can start to manipulate the neck and get it out of the shoulders. Make sense?
Yes.
All right, you take him back.
Now, one thing that you're doing differently than me is I was walking just
Yes.
straight. Were you
Mm-hmm.
walking somewhat at an angle?
Right, because he's not moving away.
Okay.
So if I'm like this and he's behind me falling left, what am I going to do? So I go like this. I push the shoulder up, and then when he moves it over, then I start to face this way. Because you're not wrong. That means go forward. But the horse is, look where the way he's standing right now. See, don't go forward, move the shoulder over. No, it's hard. Yes, okay. And while we don't really want the right to step away, for now we'll allow it. It's the right idea, right? But that's it. That's the whole problem. You see what he just did? So he needs to move, there's an invisible bubble between you that he needs to stay over there. And if you go forward with him coming into your space, that's the same as approval, right? You see, I didn't keep walking when he fell towards me. I caught it and said, move over. Okay. The good news is he understands it. You just haven't been applying it. That's all. That's okay. You had to get the idea of the exercise before you could start manipulating it, right? Right. It's just too much if I start adding in, well, now get him straight and you're still figuring out how to like go and stop and go back. Yeah. No, they're very good. That's why we're talking about balance now. Right. We're talking about how the horse is doing it rather than just the horse doing it. Because he didn't have respect for your body language. he was like, I don't know. So you got that. But he's crooked, and that's why he's not 100% tuning in. So now we work on how we're walking and stopping and backing up. Good. Go. Make sure the shoulders stay moving away from you. And then when you're ready, stop. Right? That's it. Don't crowd him. Only go as forward as make him go more. Yeah, and I use the whip instead of in between. I use it more like this, right? Because that takes both shoulders back. You see? And then eventually we're going to want to put the neck down and move the shoulder like that, right? You see? Like that. That's where we want him. Right. He's not ready. Ease up. When he sets back, let the line out. Don't fight it, and then approach the horse again. Otherwise, you're not going to offset that, right? Yeah. Good. So try again. Not easy. I'm changing how you guys have done things. And he doesn't think that's great. Yeah, over. Yes, make him, yeah. Slow, slow. Good. Okay, now, step to the side, create some space, and push the shoulder over. Move it over. Yes, and stop. And back. Don't go fast. And don't touch him if you don't have to. Yes, better. And turn and face him, create space, push him over. Yes, better. Push him over. Don't let him come towards you. Yeah, walk through both corners, pushing the horse more away from you to start to create an arc. Yes, even steps in your part, heel, toe. Push the shoulder. Say something to him. He shouldn't have both. Yes, he shouldn't have both ears up. Come on, push. Yes, right. Yeah, better. And stop. Nice. Don't rush. Slow. Right. See how the neck is starting to come out on its own? Right. So we have to start manipulating the shoulders. Okay. One more and we'll change sides as long as you got the idea.